Honestly, I can't believe that the greatest American author of our time said this about public speaking. One of the biggest myths about public speaking. Stop right there. Hi, and welcome to the Speaking Hub, the place to be to build strong communication and presentation skills that last. Today, I would like to debunk one of the biggest myths about public speaking. You know, lots of us think that if I can speak English or if I can speak any language, then surely I can make a presentation. And we think that giving a presentation is something that should be so easy. But then when we don't give that great presentation, we start blaming ourselves and asking ourselves, why is it that I don't speak like them? What is it that I lack? Something's wrong with me. So stop right there. You should not be blaming yourself because we've been living with this myth for so long, and I want to debunk this. And today, I on purpose use the example of one of the best American writer and author of our time, Elizabeth Gilbert. So you probably have heard about Elizabeth Gilbert, who wrote this amazing famous memoir, Eat, Pray, Love. Elizabeth Gilbert gave this TED Talk, Your Elusive Creative Genius, which became one of the most watched TED Talks of all time. And it's easy for us to think that, well, of course she's the author and that's why she can create these amazing speeches and she can deliver a great speech. The truth is that no matter what you do, no matter who you are, no matter what your job is, whether you're an author, a writer, or whether you are working in some other industry that is not related to speaking, the truth is to write a good speech and to deliver a good speech is not easy. Elizabeth Gilbert gives lots of speeches, and once she was invited to give a speech at a famous Oprah Winfrey event. In one of the interviews with Marie Forleo, Elizabeth Gilbert shares her experience about preparing for that event and what she did to write and deliver a good speech. Let's check it out.
When I heard you speak, it was though I was when I say this, I mean your sentences, I was like, that's literally what had Chris and I like, whoa. They were amazing. And I was like, I wonder if she scripted it, but because I know you cherish your words.
Yeah.
And I'm a person who loves words. And so, you know, as a person who's always looking at how do people do what they do, it was a curiosity point for me because you did it exquisitely.
Well, you're very kind, and I will tell you this, when Oprah Winfrey invites you to speak at a stadium tour, you prepare.
Yes.
And I worked on that speech for 6 months, and what you heard me saying was memorized.
Well, but
that was me just reading a poem that was memorized in my whole, that 50 minutes was just a memorized piece of paper.
As you can see, giving a great presentation is no easy task, and it doesn't matter what you do for a living. If you need to deliver a presentation, make sure that you've learned the lesson from Elizabeth Gilbert. You prepare. So let's say you have an upcoming presentation and you've just prepared the slide deck and you think you're done. No. Presentations do not work this way. You need to prepare. Please do not go over the slides in your mind on the way to your presentation. This is not how we prepare. The right way to prepare for the presentation is like this. If your presentation is in a week, then make sure your slides are ready a week in advance. And then you spend 30 minutes each day, preferably each day, or maybe 3 or 4 times at least during the week, to actually stand up at home and imagine that you are giving this presentation to your audience. And you walk through the presentation from beginning to end. That's important. You need to say out loud everything that you're going to say, because if you do it in your mind, you will feel like you're ready, you know what to say, but actually when you speak it out loud, you will notice that there are so many little things and nuances. You may notice that you struggle finding the right words to express your ideas, so make sure you prepare. So please do not assume that you can deliver a great presentation, because great presentations take time to practice. And yes, maybe you can deliver an alright presentation without any preparation, but trust me, you will always have a better presentation if you prepare. So this is my biggest advice on public speaking presentations in general. Take it seriously. This is something you really need to invest your time into. You need to practice. You need to prepare in advance. I hope you do that, and I hope you enjoy better presentations at work and in any setting of your life. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you in the next video.